What is up, my fellow knowns? The Unown here, bringing you today a tier list video. And not just any tier list video, but the Unown one ranking all of the unknown forms. Let's get to it. Alright, so here's the tier list. Pretty self-explanatory. Just, S through D tier, S being the best, D tier being the worst. And let's just jump right into it. What really stands out to me would be the S form. Definitely will go into S tier. Next would probably be the A form. Then we'll go for the A tier. B form to B tier. C form to C tier. D form to D tier. And that's it. Bye, guys. Nah, I'm just joking. Here's the actual tier list. But before we get into the actual tier list and, all the rankings, I would like to go over how this tier list will go. So, most other tier lists that people do, they base the Pokemon off their shininess, their competitive viability, of course, their design, and just overall opinion of the Pokemon. But the thing is, Unown has most of the same things. Same base stat total, same competitive viability, same basically everything, except the forms are different. So, we're going to obviously base it off the forms in this tier list. But the cool thing about it is that once the games move from the 2D to the 3D models, they actually gave some unique animations to the unknown forms. And that's where most of our, ranking will be based off. Here's all the unknown forms, all the way from A to exclamation point right here. And, of course, there's the shiny and normal forms. Nothing crazy there. But, the shiny forms are there to help see, because I'm also blind. But also for you guys. But into the actual tiers of the tier list, we have favorites, pretty cool, it's alright, lacking, and straight garbage. It's not this ain't straight garbage, but, you get the idea. Favorites, pretty self-explanatory. My favorites, they look really nice, animation really good. I have a preference over the letter or something of the alphabet, but just simply my favorites. Pretty cool. I wouldn't consider my favorite, but it's really nice. So it's not bad. There's nothing against it, but just not enough to be my favorites. It's alright means, it's alright. Nothing crazy. It's not bad, but there's nothing like in that I would say in my preference that I would say I would really like. Lacking, I think they could have done something better than what they did for the letter. And, that's why they go lacking. And there's garbage, which means, like, they could have definitely done something better. Or it just looks horrible. Or, just straight garbage. Just, yeah. But with that, enough being said, let's get straight into it. So, didn't really think this through much. So we'll just start from the very beginning with the A. We'll check out the animation. Here's the little animation. Normal in the shiny form. Just a little bouncing around. Nothing crazy, but it's the capital A. I mean, what else could you have done? Pretty nice. Pretty basic. I think it's alright. It's nothing crazy. Sorry I don't have the shiny form, so it's much easier to look, but yeah. At least there are 3 forms, right? Then we'll just jump right into B. We'll just do it in order, unless I see something I really like. There's B. A little less jumping around, but the B form does look a little odd. A little unique if you really think about it. Just 2 little circles and a little, I guess, nubs coming out. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't consider my favorite, but it's pretty cool. Not bad. Then we got the C form. This one is I did not think this would be C. Like, after looking at all the unknown forms, this would definitely look like C, but it's really cool looking. Also, just same little animation of jumping around. That isn't really that unique. But what they did with how the C looks really cool. I would probably put that in my favorites. So far, we're getting one in each tier. I'm liking it. I like this. Same with D. D, that looks really cool. How he just swishes around, and just a little for the D. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's definitely up there. It would be just at the cusp of favorites right there. Might move him up later. Here's D. Put him up there. There he is. What we got next? We got E next. Now E looks, honestly, in my opinion, really cool. Really cool. Looks like a little spaceship. Just looks like a capital E. Besides that, it doesn't have really anything else going for it. But it's pretty cool. We got E here. I'm glad I'm finding this pretty quickly. Then we got F. Now F is really unique. Little swinging action, and you know it has like a little triangle. Like it looks really cool. It looks really cool. I would probably put this guy in my favorite just by design by itself. A little actual unique action of actually swinging. Then we got G next right here. Little jumping action, but I don't know. Doesn't really capture my attention. It has like little unique little like kind of like a crown. So that's pretty cool. But besides that, it's not. It's all right. Man, my cheers are working pretty well. It's all right. It's pretty cool. Then we got H. H, you know, isn't bad, but I feel like most people would look at it and think it's O. Because I know, for sure I did. And like the fact that it rolls, I like the animation, but I don't know. I feel like they could have done something better with H. But it's not bad. I feel like for now we'll put him as our first lacking. But he's almost I mean he's alright. He's alright. He's at the very bottom of alright so far. Then we got I. I like the little jumping motion. I really do. It's like, what else could you really do with I? It's a little just yoink, a little dot. Obviously they can't add a dot because it needs to be connected to the unknown. So I like how they went straight through. Little I. It's not bad, not bad. It's nothing crazy, but it's alright. It's up there. It's up there. Next we got J. Now J is a J. Has a little nub on its side. A little different from B. What other unknown has the little nub? Also L has the little nub. But yeah, it's nothing crazy. I mean, what else could they have done? I'll definitely put J in lacking. It's nothing crazy, but what else could they have really done? But I like the nub. The nub's pretty cool. Then we got K. K is odd. K looks odd. I like what they try to do, but it's not. I don't know. It just looks odd. But I like the motion. I like the motion. Also, I'm probably gonna move J into garbage. He's gonna be our first garbage. And K, I would say K is better than J. I would indeed say that. I would indeed say that. And now we're on to L. L, same thing with J. Just nothing. It's L. I like the little motion. How like the bottom part of the L like kind of stays still, and how like it's thicker, but it's kind of like a flipped around J. But yeah, there's nothing crazy about it either. But I like what they did. I like what they did. Again, it makes me want to just move J back up because instead of garbage, because you know, like what else could they have done? But I would also consider it garbage down there. Then we got M. M is pretty unique. I really like how M looks. Like it really looks nice. Like if I looked at this, would I think it's M? No, but if I looked at all the other ones, I would not think that's M. It's pretty cool actually. Also, I like the little nubs there. It's not bad. I feel like people actually would dislike this one, but I think it's pretty cool. Then we got N. N is probably by far one of the best unknowns if you ask me. Like, look at that. It's a clear N. I like the little motion. Some people might think it's a Z, but like it's clear, it's N. Like I like that motion. It's pretty cool. I really do like it. And he's gonna be our third favorite. Then let's see, we got O. Oh, this looks familiar. I feel like they really should have given like the little rolling thing for O, but I like O's little animation. It's not bad. It's just a little circle all the way around. I would probably put this in alright. I feel like they could have done better with O, and they gave like some of the stuff to H, but it's not bad. It's not bad. Next up, we got P. It's a unique animation, to say the least. Again, another one of those letters where, like, what else can you really do with like J and H? Something crazy. The animation is pretty unique though. Like, I like the little animation where it kind of like twitches a little bit. Like, so I probably put this in lacking, just very high lacking. Man, I probably should make more tiers, man, because I feel like it's just kind of hard to do this. But Q, yeah, have you seen Q though? Q here, just like, look at that animation. Like, what else could they have really done with Q to not make it look like J or L or P? But like, this animation is quite unique, quite very cool. What if I looked at this? What I think this is Q? No, I would think this is like a little like a key or something. But I really like the animation they did. I would probably put this in favorites as well. Like, look, how does this look like Q? I mean, kind of. It's like, out of all of them, you probably think it's Q. So we'll just throw them up here. Yoink, in favorites. Next, we got up R. R is quite lackluster, quite disappointing. But again, one of those letters, like, what kind of cool gimmick can you do with R? I do like the straight down and little nub on the right, lowercase r. It's not bad. Like the little jumpy motion, how it like kind of like uses like as a little leg and just jumps around. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I would say it's alright. It's pretty much lacking, but what can you really do with it? Now S. S is really cool. Look at this. Look at that. S has a pretty cool animation. I'm not sure how I feel about the little nubs at the end. I mean, I guess it's probably based on a capital S instead of like a lowercase s. So little nubs on the end kind of look a little weird, but I do like the animation and the the form itself. It's not bad. I really do like the animation though. I would probably put this high. Pretty cool. Not exactly my favorite. Look, the nubs kind of throw me off a little bit for some reason, but it's definitely really good. Now T kind of just like floats around, kind of a little like whirlpool motion. And again, it's one of those unknowns you can't really do anything with. It's just a T. It's just a capital T. It kind of looks like a little sprout on top of its head. But it's not nothing you can really crazy to do. So I understand. It's pretty lacking. But like, what is he gonna do? Next, we got. Wait, URSTU? That's you? I was about to say this is V and this is U. Is this you? Wait, I need to go through the alphabet. QRSTUVW. Okay, I knew this was W. This is U? Now you can see, U looks very odd. Like, if you really think about it, how are they going to implement a U with the unknown? So, it's not bad. It just really catches you off. Like, this is probably the least letter-looking unknown out of all of them. This does not look like an unknown, but it's not bad. I like the little animation, like the little rocking. That's what I would think about a U unknown. This is definitely what I would think about what would happen. And I like how they implemented it, but like it really caught me off guard. This is even U in the first place. So I'll put it in. It's alright. It's alright. I like what they did, but it's not my favorite. Then we got V. Now V, I feel like it's pretty disappointing. Not sure why they didn't do like little thing like that, and that's it. I don't know why they consider to cover it and then add a little nub. It's very, very odd. I'm not sure what the reasoning behind that is. So honestly, this is actually garbage. Like actual garbage. I don't really like that. Like, I don't like J and L because like what else could they really done? But V, I feel like they messed it up. Unless there was like, there has to be a reason, right? But yeah, I don't really like V. V's He's just garbage. And we got W. W's pretty cool. I like W. Like I like that little. I like the little twitches it has with like the sides of the W and how it moves, and just simply like it's pretty simple. Just yoink yoink yoink, and we're done. A little W. I really like this one. I would put my favorite. I'm not gonna lie. And then we got eggs. I mean, what else can you done with eggs? But I like the little jumping around. Again, another letter that I really like. It's just I like the little jumping around. And like it's simple. Again, I like it. Simple and well done. Next up, we got Y. Y is a little jumping around, little yoink yoink yoink. I like the little dance. Not sure why the little nubs at the end, but it looks like little feet. They're kind of like jumping around dancing. So I like that. It's not bad. And little nubs at the top. Not bad either. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'd put that as a pretty cool unknown right up here. Then we got Z. Z really kind of catches me off simply because like you would think Z is much sharper, but they kind of gave that kind of love with N up here. So I guess they had to change it up a little bit. They obviously had to make it shorter than S, because then it would kind of look like S. So I guess this is what they gave for Z. Kind of like a lowercase z. I like the animation though. Like the little special animation they did, that was pretty cool. It's pretty cool, not bad, not bad. So like, it's alright. I feel like they could have done better, but based off like they what they did with N and S, they had to kind of like do a little bit. Dial it down, that's the word I'm looking for. Because otherwise they would look very familiar, like very close to each other. Then next up we got question mark unknown. Which is, just moving around. I like the question mark. I feel like maybe they could have made like a little question mark, like the little first line off the unknown, like I. A little bit longer. But it's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty cool. Honestly, probably quite very known. I put that as my... Would I put that as my favorite? Would I put it as one of my favorites? Nah, I think I'll put this like very high, pretty cool. Very high, pretty cool. And then we got exclamation point unknown right here. Which is, nothing crazy. Exclamation point, you can't really put a space in between. I feel like that, as you can see, they really tried to avoid doing such things. And I like the little jumping around. Another really cool motion. Pretty cool. I would probably put this as one of my favorites up here. Very low favorites. Same with actually question mark. I'll move question mark up here in favorites. And then we got Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet's Wobbuffet. How can you hate on Wobbuffet? Except female Wobbuffet. The lipstick looks odd. But like Wobbuffet's pretty cool. I like Wobbuffet. And why not? But they're not part of this tier list. Because we're doing the unknown forms. And now, here's the tier list. I now see like a flaw with my tier list because like I was saying earlier, some of the unknown forms, like the letters, like, what could you really do? Like with J, I feel like they could have done like little motion for J as well, actually. But like in the opposite directions for like what they did with Q. For L, that's just really hard. That's really hard to do. Same with T. But J, I would probably move L to lacking. V and J are pretty bad. I feel like they could have done way better with that. Lacking is kind of just like, I would probably change that tier to, like, what could they really done? Like, it's alright. Like, I like my tier list. So far, I like my tier list. I try to, as you saw throughout the video, I try to move it, like, in a way where, this is how I put it in the row, what my favorites are. But just overall, this is what I probably would do for the tier list. It's kind of hard to tell which one's which, but you can see. I kind of. I probably should have put the shiny forms here. That's my bad. But it's not. I like this tier list. It's a pretty well representation. Honestly, I like all the unknowns. Now look, going through all the unknown forms and making a tier list. J and V are definitely ones that I don't like, just because I feel like they could have definitely done better. But the rest of them are just like, I would probably put them in this order, and more or less in this order. They're all pretty cool. I really do like all the unknown forms. So like as much as I was like talking bad, like say like H or K or even G, I really like all the unknowns. Like G, I got a shiny like unknown in Pokemon Go. Like so I have a special place for this in my, like in my heart. But it's just it's not a crazy animation. But I like all unknown forms. And of course this is just simply my opinion. You can have your own opinions. You could say V is probably the best unknown ever, and I probably would agree with you. But for this tier list, I'd probably say it's my least liked one. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to hear about your tier list. How would you change the tier list? And if you'd like to see more tier lists, maybe on like just shiny forms or just Pokemon in general, feel free to type below in the comments and suggest them. Definitely look out for those. But in any case, thank you for watching. If you like this video, you might like this video. Also, feel free to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content. It'd be really appreciated. But of course, stay annoyingly awesome.